Think back to a midnight moment when you were about to fall asleep and suddenly felt a tiny weight gently burrowing right next to you. You smiled, gave them an instinctive little pat, and drifted off. But behind that closeness is a language filled with deep layers of emotion that most of you completely miss. If you misread it, which honestly the majority of cat owners out there do, you might have been accidentally ignoring the messages they've been patiently sending you for years. Today, we are going to decode these silent ciphers. The most surprising and fascinating parts will show up right away. And the further we get, the more it is going to pull at your heartstrings. And please, listen very carefully. If a cat who has always glued themselves to you suddenly refuses to sleep with you one day, never just shrug it off. That is a silent cry for help that a lot of cat owners out there regret not catching sooner. And if you truly love your little soulmate, your mind won't let you just skip past it. 1. The ultimate vulnerability act. Most people just default to a very simple reason. The cat is cold, you're warm, so they hop on the bed. But think about it. Cats are absolute masters at finding heat sources. They can nap in sunbeams on the floor, on a scorching hot laptop next to the heater, or in a fresh pile of laundry straight out of the dryer. If it was strictly about temperature, they have a dozen options way better than you. So why do they always choose you? Because when a cat is asleep, that's when they are at their weakest and most defenseless. Every single survival instinct screams at them to find a hidden, secure spot where no predator can reach them. Yet they willingly bypass every quiet corner in the house just to climb into bed with a human who is literally 15 times their size. That's not because of the temperature. That is a level of trust a lot of owners never fully appreciate. A study in the journal Animal Cognition pointed out that cats form attachment styles with their owners that mirror exactly how a newborn baby bonds with its mother. When your cat sleeps beside you, they are sending a silent love letter. You make me feel safe enough to completely drop my guard. 2. Decoding their sleeping positions. Now take a look at how your cat takes over the bed every night, because every single sleeping position is a unique code that reveals exactly how much they love you. Does your cat usually curl up like a little ball, sprawl out like they own the whole mattress, or sleep with their back completely turned to you? Let's start with the tight curl. This is a cat's ultimate defensive posture. It protects their belly, tucks away their claws, and shields all their vital organs. If your cat always sleeps like this next to you, they feel safe enough to be near you, but not quite safe enough to completely let their guard down. It is a form of trust, but with a built-in safety barrier. On the flip side, the full sprawl, belly up, legs stretched out and chest completely exposed, is the absolute peak of peace of mind. A cat who dares to show you their belly trusts you implicitly. They know beyond a shadow of a doubt that no danger can touch them when you're around, completely throwing all their defensive survival instincts out the window. What about when they turn their back to you? A lot of you might feel a little hurt, thinking your sweetheart is being cold or distant, but don't get upset with them. In the feline world, turning their back to someone means they trust you so much that they don't even need to keep an eye on you anymore. It's actually a quiet, noble compliment. And then there is a sleeping position called the full contact press, the maximum body contact posture. This is when they intentionally squeeze and compress themselves into the most impossible angles, just to guarantee their body is pressed right up against yours. It is the most powerful sign of devotion. They want zero distance between you two. That isn't them being clingy or annoying. It is absolute loyalty and pure adoration. If this means something to you, smash that like button and subscribe right now. And let's see how many more hidden habits of your little one have popped up in what we're about to reveal next. 3. Your silent night shift bodyguard. Because they want to press so close to you, the specific spot they choose on the bed also carries a highly fascinating strategic meaning. It could be right by your head, down by your feet, or tightly wedged against your back. One thing that might surprise you is that even though they've been pampered into a noble house cat, they still carry the raw, intact instincts of a predator. And as predators, They understand threats perfectly. When your cat chooses a sleeping spot right next to you, a part of their subconscious genuinely believes they are standing guard for you. This goes back thousands of years to wildcat colonies, where members would take turns guarding their teammates while they rested. That is the law of survival, and your cat has never forgotten that ancient code. Just observe where they sleep. If they lie facing the door, they are guarding the entrance to the room. If they sleep right next to your head, they are protecting the most vulnerable area on your body. They know they are small, but they don't care. Their deepest instinct tells them, this human is mine, and I have to protect them. Now, if a burglar actually broke into the house, they probably wouldn't charge out to fight, but in their mind, they have successfully completed their night shift duties. 4. When your little one changes their schedule just for you. The devotion of this mini bodyguard goes so far that they are willing to pull off a complete revolution, altering their own biology just for you. Have you ever wondered why your sweetheart wakes up at the exact same time as you and automatically goes to sleep when you turn off the lights? That is not a random coincidence. It is a deliberate sacrifice. Biologically speaking, cats are crepuscular creatures, meaning they are active during dawn and dusk. That was when their wild ancestors hunted, and instinct constantly drives them to be wide awake during those exact hours, not sleeping. Naturally, a cat's schedule is completely out of sync with a human's, yet cats who share a deep bond with their owners do something absolutely incredible. They overwrite and flip their own biological clocks. Feline researchers have proven that when cats live closely with humans, they gradually shift their sleep-wake cycles to perfectly mirror their owner's routine. They try to stay awake more during the day and sleep deeper at night, not because it's natural, but because that is the rare window of time you are actually home. Thousands of years of their evolution have been completely rewritten for one single reason. They want to spend time existing in your world. That is why they wait by the door or show up right before your alarm goes off. They have learned your rhythm, not out of habit, but because they prioritize you. Or, maybe they just want to tell you, hey, I'm starving, haha. 5. The ancient scent blending ritual. And when your world opens up, their very first move is always to restore that scent connection. Have you noticed that before settling down to sleep, your cat usually uses their head, forehead, or their whole body to rub against you? That isn't just them being a flatterer, it's chemistry. Cats have scent glands along their cheeks, forehead, and the base of their tail. When they rub against you, they are leaving behind invisible markers. But here is what very few people know. When your cat sleeps pressed right up against you, they aren't just marking you, they are blending your scent with theirs. In the wild, cats belonging to the same colony share a communal pack scent. That is how they recognize family, and it's their way of saying this person is safe without making a single sound. When your cat weaves their scent into yours night after night, they are performing an ancient ritual. They are declaring to the whole world and to themselves that you two belong together. This is also why when you come home from somewhere far away, they sniff you intensely. You are carrying a strange scent, you have lost the pack scent. And that bedtime cuddle is exactly how they repair that damaged bond. 6. Your objective stress detector. This blending creates a powerful spiritual connection, turning them into a walking, breathing stress detector. Have you ever had a brutal day at work, and the second you walk into your room, your cat suddenly glues themselves to you and won't leave? That is not a random coincidence. They knew something was off before you even uttered a single word. Science is finally starting to prove what you guys have felt for ages. Cats read us way better than we think. Research shows that cats can detect micro changes in our behavior, body language, and even our scent. When you are stressed out, your body releases the hormone cortisol, your breathing pattern shifts, and your movements change. Your cat is incredibly sharp and picks up on all of it. They might not understand why you're upset, but they know you're struggling. That is why some cats become intensely affectionate when their owners are sick, anxious, or grieving. Sleeping right next to you every night gives them the perfect front row seat to monitor your emotional state. Your heart rate, your tossing and turning, your breathing, Night after night, they collect this data to know what your peaceful state looks like. And when there is any out-of-sync vibe, they will be right there to comfort you. 7. The silent cry for help. Now let's get back to the most critical warning we talked about at the beginning of the video. What happens when a cat who has always slept with you suddenly stops one day? If this familiar routine breaks after months or even years, absolutely never ignore it. Cats are extreme creatures of habit, and when they break a major pattern like this, they are using whatever energy they have left to communicate something serious to you. The first reason could be physical pain. Soreness, illness, or silent discomfort inside always drives a cat to seek isolation. Survival instinct forces them to hide away when their bodies are weak to avoid being spotted by predators. If your cat is getting up there in age and suddenly wants to sleep alone, a trip to the vet is something you need to do immediately. But there are times when the reason is actually psychological distress. Cats are highly sensitive to their living space. A new pet, a stranger moving in, or a minor shake-up in their routine can throw them into a panic. And sometimes the fault lies right with us. Cats have great memories. If they were ever startled by a loud noise in the bedroom, or if a heated argument or intense conflict happened between you and someone else right in this space, they will choose to step back to protect themselves from the anxiety. Don't overlook these tiny changes unless you want to see your little ones slip into severe stress, feeling abandoned and hiding in isolation. If you've ever gone through this disconnect, or if you have a real-life story about catching their silent cry for help, share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's talk about it, face the things we might have missed, and become better pet parents together before their time with us runs out. Alright, bye for now.